After Star Wars, the Clone Wars animated series was canceled, and we had news that Star Wars Detours, a funny, irreverent series between episodes 3 and 4, was canceled. It looked like we didn't have any animated Star Wars for our TV screens any longer. Well, think again. Star Wars Rebels is coming, and we don't have very much info about it yet, but it is exciting.
I'm excited for what little info we have.
Well, what we do know is that it will also be set between episodes 3 and 4, and in the decades between that time. So we could see younger versions of our favorite characters or older versions of our not favorite characters, meeting and greeting and what have you. It's being led by Dave Filoni, who was the EP from Star Wars The Clone Wars, which would be nice. Also on board is Greg Weisman, who they're really excited about. He is famous for Gargoyles, Kim Possible, and Young Justice, which was another recently canceled show that I was crazy about. So I think it looks really promising.
Well, I think the coolest part is they're using all this art from Ralph McQuarrie.
Yes.
So all of this like New Hope looking type art, like super cool original trilogy stuff. So if they're building off of that, if they're going backwards from the first 3 movies instead of forwards from Revenge of the Sith,
right?
Lots of good stuff could happen there. That's really promising.
Ralph McQuarrie did some really outstanding Star Wars paintings, but I'm wondering how are they going to transfer that into an art style that can be done not too labor intensively?
I have no idea, and this video didn't show us anything about that.
There is a video where Filoni and some more people from the staff of Star Wars The Clone Wars, who are now working on Rebels, are talking a bit about what their vision is, but there's no art besides McQuarrie, which is the only jumping off point we have. No word on characters, no word on basically anything except where they might like to take it direction-wise.
What story arcs do you want to see, Kim?
I do want to find out what happened to Ahsoka.
Okay.
I mean, I know by that point she's probably dead, but I want to know what happened to her. I mean, Star Wars The Clone Wars ended at a point where we never found out where her story went. And she was the original character from that, so she exists in no other canon that I'm aware of. So I would like to see at least some kind of nod to her or where she ended up going with her life and her journey.
Do we know what type of show this is going to be? Is it going to be more serious or more comical? Or
they really didn't give us a clue.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it's going to be like Star Wars Detours, which was going to be mostly comedy, produced by the Robot Chicken guys.
If it's serious, I'd like to see more like Darth Vader and Emperor kind of like storyline. This is how the Empire.
Like early on in Vader's career?
Yeah, learning the ropes.
I am curious about that.
Because like the Emperor is such this huge menacing figure in the universe, but he's got so little screen time across the 6 movies. We really don't see him do a whole lot of stuff as the Emperor. So, am I wrong?
As the Emperor.
As the Emperor.
I was
He doesn't do a whole lot of like Dark Force stuff. We see lightning once or twice, but like I'd like to see him do some evil stuff.
So just fill in the blanks that we didn't get to see.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of stories in there to be told.
Sure.
I don't know whether I want to see young Luke and young Leia.
Well, they'd be children, right?
Right.
Like maybe older, no, maybe young teens.
I'm just kind of burned out from seeing young Vader.
You think they'd ruin it?
Yeah, that was really disappointing.
I don't know. I think this team is pretty good. They're pretty solid. They might be able to.
I really don't want to see young Han and young Chewie.
Okay, that might be a little bit over the line.
Yeah.
I could no. It has to be done just so.
Just so.
Just so. Just in
this show will be great as long as it's great.